Cool. Let's continue. Championship mode. I did Hot Pursuit mode. And yeah, I didn't get everything gold, but fuck that. I don't care. Oh. So, Hot Pursuit mode. Got that all done. Championship mode. Opel Speedster time trial. Seems good. I do like the music in this game. Feels old school. And there's not a lot of tracks in it, but I do like the tracks. Alright, so I don't think there's police in this mode. I think, I could be wrong. Gotta do 3 laps, huh? Is there no traffic either? Oh crap, I'm missing the shortcut. No traffic. Wow, this is a long ass lap. A long track is long. Not the shortcut yet, fuck. Not there yet either. Oh my god, I missed it again. Jesus fuck, it's so easy to miss, like you don't even notice it. Oh shit, it's pound cake. Oh no. Hold up, it's pound cake. Pancake. There we go. Mom made Western ribs and turkey dressing today. Ooh. It's been a long time since I had any spare ribs. I kind of miss it. And welcome, man. I hope you had a very good dinner. I'm very picky when it comes to my spare ribs, though. Like the way it's like done with the sauce and stuff, or however you call it, like it's not gotta be too strong or something. It's weird. This game mode is weird because I'm not seeing a timer that I need to beat, but I probably didn't pay attention. There was probably some kind of time I needed to beat. You're the same way. Yeah, like there's been a lot of spare ribs I had, and it was like too strong, the flavor, that I just felt nauseous from it. So it's gotta be the right flavor. Good quality. Also, the ribs gotta have plenty of meat on them. And the meat has got to get off nice and smoothly. Because I've had it plenty of times where it's just not going off, or there's barely any meat on it. There's more bone than meat. My father used to work at a restaurant that specialized in spare ribs. But back when I was young, I didn't really like spare ribs at all. I started appreciating different foods a lot later. As a kid, I was a simp. Yeah, it's gotta like smoothly gotta get off. Leaving just a bare bone behind. I can't believe I kept missing that shortcut. I'm so bad at this game. Jump! Ear time, look at that. There's no traffic at all in this game mode, so this feels weird. Finishes right around the corner. It was my best lap, the first one I did. I think I crashed like on my second lap. Oh, there we go. I beat it. Did I get gold? I did get gold. Amazing. Alright, cool. So then what was the requirement? I'll beat the lap time. 3:15 for bronze. Silver was 3 minutes. Gold was 2:40. Jeez, I haven't beat that with my first lap. Too bad I am forced to like do all 3 laps. It's kind of a waste of time if I beat the time in the first try anyway. Alright. I gotta get rid of this T-back now. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Vauxhall Championship, Fall Wins Knockout. Okay, Vauxhall Championship. So we got an open top version of... I'm gonna get drunk. I'll write a bunch of code for the 1000th time. Oh jeez. Does alcohol improve the code writing abilities? Does it make better code? I hope it does. It makes you believe it's better. Alright, that's good enough, right? Self-confidence is the most important. It's all that self-confidence. The more confident you are in yourself, the better you'll perform, honestly. Alright, so I'm gonna be very honest with this game. The police was very annoying at times, so I'm kind of happy that there's no more police. Like, I've done that part of the game with police, and I can now just drive, but it's probably gonna be boring somewhat. Times I've struggled with a lot of areas. I'm not sure if, for me, alcohol makes me more confident or not. Maybe it does in social ways. Like, yeah, socially, I guess I'll get more self-confident with alcohol. Other things, I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've played World of Tanks while drinking alcohol, I think. Oh god, that's the wrong way. I wanted to go left, but okay, whatever. In general, it's been a long time since I've drank any alcohol. A bit too long, I think. I think the last time might have been when I chilled over at Light's place with you, Ken. And I am missing that. But you know, now with the whole corona bullshit, it's a lot less, it's a lot harder to chill like that. Wish they would bring back Need for Speed World. I did play that once. I liked the idea of it, but the monetization was a bit greedy. Like, I wanted to, like, have window tints and certain ride heights, and I had to pay real money for that. But I'm sure if they would actually make a new one, they'd make it better, hopefully. Because there's new standards now when it comes to free-to-play games, I think. But yeah, the idea was pretty cool. I like car MMOs. Hey, it's Chris. I've been drinking way too much this quarantine. Yeah, I'm like not even leaving the house for groceries, and yeah, so not really buying any alcohol. Only had one beer in the past week, not including the couple I'm having tonight. Big improvement. God damn it, I'm jealous now. I'm also very jealous when I enter Bridgeburner's chat. He's always drinking in the weekends, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had all that beer he's drinking. But no, I could order it online. Maybe I should do that. I should check the prices, I think. Although I did check, like, the website of Tessel's. And the website kind of was broken. So I'll look for other things, but it'll also depend on what the prices will be. A bunch of governments have recently been exposed for falsely inflating coronavirus info numbers. That I wouldn't be surprised by. I'm all sure there's a lot of things not being truthfully told regarding the coronavirus.
Congratulations! You have won the gold medal!
Wait, what? I thought I was doing a championship. But I mean, that's generally what happens a lot in America, is panicking more than necessary and exaggerating a lot. Overlap knockout. Give me that Lotus. Like, it was like a lot of panic back when Ebola was a thing. Well, I mean, overly causing overly much panic on news television channels also just causes more panic to the public. By exaggerating everything, it gives the same result. And that's what it's about. They just want to make people... They would just want people to panic. What was that understair just now? Yeah, fear-mongering happens a lot. That's a very bad thing indeed. But I knew that from the start, that a part of the corona shit is fear-mongering. Of course, there are... I'm pretty sure there are definitely people dying of it, but that's why I was... You know... I wasn't really... like early when like the coronavirus discussion started, I wasn't really like panicking about it either, because I just don't want to fearmonger. Because I know that's already happening a lot. People were panicking in my chat. I'm not saying that the problem isn't there, but you know, it's like, you know, gotta take things not to an extreme. Hard for me to explain. Only very mild symptoms. But wait, if he tested positive, how could he have tested positive if he only had mild symptoms? Yeah, but like, just having mild symptoms doesn't confirm if you have it. Even if you have a lot of symptoms. Well, maybe I'm just not understanding you correctly, but from what I'm understanding is that your friend was tested positive. No, not self-diagnosing, but like, you know, I may have misunderstood you. Like, what I thought you were saying is that he tested positive, so like, it was confirmed 100% that he had corona. But all of a sudden it's like, nah, it's like he only had mild symptoms. But it's like, having mild symptoms does not result in confirming if you have it. So I'm like, how the, like, if he only had mild symptoms, how the hell did they even confirm it then? Because it might as well not be it if it's only mild symptoms. Well, maybe I just misunderstood something that you were saying. Okay, so they actually did 100% confirm that he had it. Like, it's not like they said, oh, you have mild symptoms, so in our opinion we confirm that you have it. Because for a moment I thought that was what happened, and that kind of weirded me out. Right. Yeah, see, so I misunderstood what you were saying. But I'm not worried about myself and corona. Even though my immune system isn't the best, I'm pretty sure I'd survive it. But, you know, I just definitely want to help prevent spreading it more. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there are a lot of unconfirmed ones. But if you are confirmed, then it's at least good to know that, you know, it's worth it to really not try and help spread it. You know, like, I'm willing to go outside, but I'm not gonna like avoid people in public per se. But if I would have it, I would probably not go outside because I just not wanna spread it to anyone else. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's all focused on negativity in the news, you know. Deaths. Recoveries is not important because they just want those clicks. It's, you know, they want the clicks, they want the watch time. Negativity gets a lot more views than positivity. Yeah, exactly, pound cake. Like, there's just a lot of older people that are dying from it. And some people are absolute dicks and they're like, they're just old people. That is completely fucked if you genuinely think like that. Like, there's still people. It's like... And the virus can also mutate, and you never know what will happen. Maybe suddenly it'll actually start killing kids, you know? You never know. So I'm like, yeah, just trying to help, you know, do my part and try to not help spread it. I don't know if I'm infected or not. Ever since I heard about the announcement of COVID-19, I have been feeling, you know, a bit sick. A bit sneezy. Do I think I have COVID-19? Probably not, but I could have it. I might as well have it and just not have a lot of symptoms. But ever since the announcement, I was sneezy. I still am. I wake up with like a full nose. Often when sleeping, like I can't really breathe properly through my nose because it's like full. Sometimes I cough a bit, but not very often. But you know, the sneezes happen. Usually like 4 times in a row. And I'm also just worried about the whole economy, because the economy was already fucked for the past decade or so. It's gonna be even more fucked. So many people have gone unemployed. A lot of companies have lost money. Pretty sure there's a lot of companies that have gone bankrupt. How can you tell that I don't have it? I'm the one who's affected. I'm the super gore nest. I'm the start of it all. If you kill me, you will stop all of the disease. Yeah, like I said, I had that ever since the announcement of COVID-19, which has like been a few months already. I was already feeling sneezy before it reached Europe, I think. Would have gone worse if I was infected. Probably. I'm not sure, 100% sure. I know my brother was insanely sick for a few days. Like, my brother was super sick for a few days. He was like so sick that even he stayed at home from work. And trust me, my brother is very stubborn as well. He like goes to work even when feeling a bit sick. And when he's like feeling really sick, like he was constantly coughing, like it sounded terrible. And he has been in my house and I've been near him, so you know, if he had it, then I've definitely gotten it from him. I've been taking plenty of vitamins though.
You have been awarded the gold medal.
Like somewhere, well, like last month or something. I was drinking a lot of vitamin C in my water. Not sure if that would help against the virus though, but you never know. Injecting Lysol, I don't even know what that is. Well, I've never injected anything, I think. Multinational challenge. Hold up. What do I need? Just gotta get first place. Let's get the Jag. Don't take hand sanitizer shots every hour. Well, then I'm gonna die. I do wash my hands a lot, but I don't use hand sanitizer. I just keep washing it with soap. You know, I go downstairs, I wash my hands before right away. Take my dog out for a walk when I come back, wash my hands right away. I go upstairs before streaming, I wash my hands, go to the bathroom, wash my hands. Pretty much after anything major, but... Oh, I feel my hands are fine. You don't want to, like, wash off the natural, I'm not sure what it's called. Like, your body makes, like, a natural layer of, like, greasy stuff on your skin. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's, like, something that your skin makes. And that, like, protects your skin. And there's overly like washy people will keep washing, and because of that they will actually keep getting rid of that protective layer, and that'll basically stop your body from making that protective layer more efficiently, and it'll basically fuck up your skin, make it more sensitive and stuff like that. Because I remember, like, I have the grease. I got lots of grease in my tummy. I remember physics class. I had the most amazing physics teacher ever. And he was such a cool dude. Very empathetic, and he really taught us a lot of things that were outside of, like, the things we learned in the books, you know. He, like, once asked the question, like, who in this class showers literally every day? And a lot of people raised their hands. And he was like, you know, like, it's actually not good because you're, like, constantly, like, getting rid of the protective thingamajigs. Not saying you shouldn't wash yourself, you know. Definitely wanna keep washing yourself when you smell something. But, you know, it's like literally like washing twice a day. I've heard people, like my ex, she'd like shower twice a day or something. And her skin was super sensitive. Like, I know my skin is sensitive as well, so maybe I have, like, also in the past caused something like that, but I think it's other reasons why my skin may be very sensitive. in the end, you want to keep yourself clean and stop yourself from smelling, but definitely don't overdo it. There's a lot of like things your body makes to protect you. Yeah, of course, that's very understandable. If you, it also depends how you shower, of course. Like, if you are active, you know, you definitely wanna wash yourself very well. You know, at the places where there's a lot of sweat, you know, where all the stink is coming from. You know, that's fine. But I'm more like being of people who wash their entire body with soap. Because, you know, you can clean a lot of stuff with just water. So it's like mostly, you can just wash off a lot with water and then... Wow, it's definitely a different story if you're covered in sweat and super stinky the whole time, then you definitely want to use a bit more soap. It really depends. It's just a good balance you gotta get. Again, it depends all on the lifestyle and your job. Even on the, like how much sweat your body produces. So yeah, there's a lot of factors. It's definitely not the same for everyone. But in the end, you just wanna definitely not overdo it and cover your entire body multiple times a day with soap. And clear all the protective layers off. The same with like makeup, by the way. It's pretty ironic. Like a lot of women who use a lot of makeup, like, you know, the ones that just have so much makeup, you know, the Barbie dolls. They care a lot about their physical attraction, how they look like. But it's like, if you use a lot of makeup, you're not letting your skin breathe, which is a legit thing, and it's like that's also gonna like fuck up your skin and stuff, and that's like gonna cause skin problems and result in like things that are less visually appealing, which is very ironic. Because makeup is a thing that is meant to like make someone look prettier, but if used too much or in too big quantities, then yeah, you're gonna have skin problems as well. World Tournament 2004. I may have as a kid. I think. I've played a bunch of Unreal games as a kid, I think. At least one. But as of recently, not really played any Unreal game. I do want to get into them someday. I've seen a streamer of a buddy of mine done a lot of map making for Unreal. He made a very cool map. There's a lot of cool things you can do with that map editor. that he used, and like scripting and stuff, custom resources. Very nice. Definitely one of those franchises amongst Doom and Quake that I often forget about. That was also just a big deal, especially when it comes to like the online shooting. Like, you know, yeah, Quake 3, which I mean, Quake 1 and 2 were popular online, but Quake 3, you know, that was like a very big deal. But Unreal Tournament, same thing. Like, the online thing was a very big deal on gaming history.
You have been awarded the gold.
Gold. Go with the Lotus. I like the Lotus. I wonder if light is still gonna pop up tonight. Oh no, tomorrow's Monday already. Time flies. Oh, bud. Hiccup. Oh shit. Steering feels so sensitive in this game. I'm so excited to play Underground after this, because that's gonna be so much nostalgia for me. And then Underground 2, oof. I mean, Underground 1 is mostly nostalgic because I played it at a friend's house. Underground 2 was my, yeah, well, my first Need for Speed game, kind of, but not entirely, because we did have Need for Speed 2 Special Edition on PC. So that was actually my first Need for Speed experience, and then Hot Pursuit we played a bit. But then when I grew up, I just had such a long time without Need for Speed, and I was mostly just playing Gran Turismo 3. And then Need for Speed appeared again. I was like, oh yeah. So, now I've experienced all the Need for Speed games that I've missed ever since I started with Underground again. And... can I see this game being something for me back in the day? This game's alright, but... I don't know if it would have meant much to me if I had played this back in the day. I don't know. I mean, I would have probably been pretty decent at it because the controls are very easy. The game is very easy. At least when there's no cops around. Ooh, final lap. I'm almost at a T. I'm actually in my highest gear. Replace it with vodka. If I had vodka. I don't think I have any alcohol, honestly. There's a lot of liquors for my brother in the closets downstairs. But I'm not really that kind of person who would go drink someone else's stuff. I'm not. I would feel bad karma for that. Like, I have too much of a what's the word? Like, basically, if I do something bad to another person, I just feel bad about that for days. I cannot handle that. Dignity is, I don't think, a good word. I used to have, like, a lot of alcohol for a long time in the closet, but there was, like, a moment where I just ended up drinking all of it. I was like, fuck it. I got the alcohols, and I was, like, mixing it and drinking it like crazy. Conscience. Yeah, I think that's probably a good word. Like, I have too much of a conscience, or too big of a conscience, to, like, really do something like that. Like, if something is my brother's, I'm not gonna just drink or eat his stuff without permission. I would just feel bad, so yeah. I know some people will just keep doing that kind of stuff and not regret it, feel fine, but for me it's like I would not sleep at night. I mean, hell, there's like things I think about that I did as a kid, and I'm like, oof, man, I really regret that. I regret doing that. I wish I could make it up to that person. Because I did stupid shit as a kid. Then again, thinking of like some things that someone else may have done to me, I'm like not bothered by it that much. I would just laugh. Yeah, exactly, Pound Cake. Sometimes I'm just in bed and I'm like thinking of times when I was a kid, and I'm like, oh shit, I did that thing back in the day to that person, and I'm like, ah, fuck. Thankfully I can't think of much right now. That's a good thing. I've got enough tea for one more glass, I think. I got just a mint left. Green mint. Freshening and intense. Or refreshing. Refreshing and intense, it says in Dutch. Oh, one lap. It's gonna be a long one, I think. It's one lap. Although it is a championship, so in championships the races are usually a lot shorter. But I'm really not sure if it's maybe because of the patch that I'm running on this game, but like the AI really sucks a lot. Just like I'm constantly in front of them and not even closing in at all. I've had a very few races. If I would be driving a less powerful car than a certain AI car, then they would actually pass by me and that would be hard to actually get close to. Like I was driving a Porsche or something while the other dude was driving a Morchelago. Oh my god, I cannot stare. This thing has understeer. Wish you could get into drinking tea over coffee. Well, I'm not really necessarily drinking it over coffee. I'm just drinking tea because I like the warm, refreshing feeling. I still love coffee as well, but I think coffee can fuck up. Like, if I drink too much coffee, I once really fucked up my ability to sleep, and like my body was acting very fucked up to it. And tea I can just drink lots of without really affecting my body too much. And yeah, I just like the different flavors and stuff in tea, and it's I like how it warms my body up on the inside. Like at the beginning of the stream when I poured my first tea, oh man, like my throat was feeling cold and it was so warm and nice, and now I'm feeling very warmed up as well. Feels good. But in not too long it'll probably get warmer and warmer outside. I'll probably be drinking cold drinks. Instead of boiling water in my thermos, I'll put icy cold drinks with cubes inside or something. It's gonna be good. I'm so happy I got this thermos jug. It's one of those little things like, oh, makes life so good. So what I don't like about... One thing I didn't like about tea is like, you gotta boil the water, and then when you're done, like, it's not gonna stay hot enough for long enough, so it's like, now you gotta reboil the water, or well, yeah, reboil the same water, but boil new water, and... with this thermos I can just nicely keep... I can make six big glasses of tea. I'll just stand there. At least I think I only have enough for one more. There you go. There's still some water in, but probably not enough for an entire glass. Plus, I've run out of tea in my room. I just took 6 bags for every stream. One of those keurig. Is that Dutch? Because how you spell that word, that is a Dutch word. Coffee tastes like butthole, but it spits out really hot water. Is useful for tea and cacao. That does sound good. Never heard of that, but yeah, I mean, having a machine that can bring hot water on the spot is very useful. Then again, you still need to like get up to the machine, I guess. The thermos, I just like... It was like 6 hours ago when I boiled the water. Yeah. I boiled the water 6 hours ago, put in the thermos, and oof, this is very hot. Like, I cannot keep my hands on the glass because I will burn my hand. Super useful. Put in a single pot, has in some coffee in it. Over a single cup of coffee for like 30 seconds. It's definitely very nice, effectively, but yeah, it sucks that it tastes like butthole. Oh man, I'm also hyped for after this stream. I got like some nice... I got some nice cake in my room. Like small cake thingies. But I usually don't like to eat a lot during stream. If I do eat, it's like stuff I can easily grab on the side. And hopefully something that's not noisy or requires a fork. Otherwise I'm just saving stuff for after the stream and I'm like... Or every now and then I do snack a little bit if I take a break, but it doesn't happen that often. Gonna be honest, I am very curious to the later Need for Speed games I have not played yet. Like, I did play, yeah, of course, Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon. That was my childhood right there, Underground 2, Carbon. And I grew up a bit, Pro Street was a thing. I played it a bit, but I think it was too hard for me. I could never complete that, I think. I never beat it. Shift and Shift 2 I tried as well. I couldn't get into much younger, but Shift 1 and 2 I did replay later on when I got older. Did complete those games. I really like them. But then there's like The Run, which I've never played. Rivals I've also never played. Rivals I believe has like a locked frame rate, so that's like super annoying. Like 30 FPS lock. Hope it's patched. Then there was... fuck, what was the other name? I forgot. The reboot I played and completed, that was fun. Like, just got Need for Speed. And the two newest, like, I haven't played yet. But I heard good things. I found out you can buy wrist support for your mouse arm separately. Order a huge mat. To use an ergonomic mouse pad or any wrist support, you should have it next to your donation code if you don't. My mouse pad is steel. I got a, well, I'm not sure if it's steel, but I got a metal mouse pad. It's because that doesn't deteriorate as a rubber one or whatever material the soft is. Like, that would just break off. The metal surface has definitely scratched, but so far, like, I really dig this. But yeah, mouse support maybe. I hope it doesn't get in the way much if I move my mouse a lot. Especially if I play like on low DPI settings some games. I think a new chair would actually benefit me a lot. My chair is just insanely fucked right now. They get in the way of gaming at low sensitivity, that sucks. I mean, I'm not super hardcore into low sensitivity like some others, but I do prefer to like definitely get them a bit low. Like I did get a big mouse pad on purpose to like use it when I need. Mostly because like just the aiming is so much better with lower sensitivities. Well, I know people who like use their entire pad. I don't use my entire pad, but I'll use a part of it. But my chair is fucked. It is like... My chair is like, it's like... Like my...
Say hello to my little
Hey
friend.
Albert, what's up, man? Welcome. Nice to see you. I have like 2 arm supports on my chair. The left support is higher than the right one, and that's not because of how the supports are set, because they're non-adjustable. It's just that my chair is like leaning to the right. So my chair is like fucked. And one of the wheels is missing as well. Well, like half of the wheel. Like half of the wheel broke off. But it's definitely not rolling good. And like the leather is mostly ripped off. Like, you can't see it because I have like a big towel, like a long time over my chair to hide the leather. But the leather's like ripped apart and shit. So I should probably get a new chair for sure. Something that's good for my back and has arm supports. It's funny how like so many people in my chat are always like, you should do this as your next donation goal, you should do that as your next donation goal. And I'm like, damn it, I don't want to like come across as some kind of greedy bastard who just wants to keep asking for money for stuff. Because that's not how I am. This song never played during races in Hot Pursuit mode. Interesting. I really do like this song. Vroom. Dipping my last tea bag. Teabagging my glass. Yeah, Rivals, I believe, had a big focus on cop cars as well. I believe there was like a police mode as well. But at least when it came out, the freaking frame rate was locked to 30. And if you would force unlock the frame rate, the game would like speed up. So that was like very bad to have like basically the speed of the game tied to the frame rate. That was like super bad. But you know, I'll see if I'll get it. I will get it eventually, I guess, but I will see if the frame rate maybe has been updated or something. And otherwise I might have to play in 30 FPS, which is playable but not optimal. I can get used to it, but it's definitely something that gets a minus from me. Pretty hilarious though, because that's like a very old school thing to tie your game's frame rate to the game speed. Like a lot of old DOS games, for example, like, or like other games that's like, that would just go insanely fast. You remember your old PCs that had like a turbo button? It was actually like used to like reduce the speed to play older games as well. Like, I think turning off the button actually would do that.
This is your final lap.
So like you'd have an older game and your PC would be too fast for it. So the game would run too fast, so you would press the turbo button again to make it run slowly and playable like it should. I like how the signs, if you hit them, they just move like a frickin' I don't know, they call it like a Beyblade, pretty much. Whee! Beyblades. No, those things were satisfying. I had one back in the day, I think. Or I even had two. I think. Whee! I'm so hyped as well for later this week. I will most likely be starting Metal Gear Solid 4. First one to finish Portable Ops, which I think I'm very close to finishing. And then it's like April 29th or 30th that will start Metal Gear Solid 4. It's gonna be so dope.
You have been awarded the gold medal.
Playing Metal Gear Solid games is effectively, or streaming Metal Gear Solid games is effectively like watching a movie on stream legitimately. This is because of how story heavy the games are. But I like it. Five-time trial. There's the silver. This car is dank. Oh shit. There's also a slight chance that I might actually play Midnight Club soon. I'm not sure if I want to play Midnight Club first or Underground. I have to compare the release dates. I know I got the first 3 Midnight Club games. I only played the 3rd one ever though, and I was fucking addicted to that game. Midnight Club 3, oh my god. That game is so good. It sucked so many hours out of my life. I remember being stuck on certain races forever. Because I was so shit at that game. Once you finally beat that one hard race because you would learn the track, that was so satisfying. I don't think I can like quit race or like it doesn't give me a warning or anything, but I don't want to risk it. I think I still need to complete the laps. I think the game I will play after this will highly depend on if Light appears in chat or not. Because I know Light wants to see Metal Gear Solid, I believe. But I know Ken, I know you like Diablo-like games, right? Top-down action RPGs. Oh god.
It's the final lap.
Oh my. Second lap was shittier than my first one. Bro, there's this cool game called Torchlight. And I played Torchlight a bit, and Torchlight 2 even a bit more back in the day. Those are very nice games, which are very similar to Diablo. Then there's also the Van Helsing games, which also look pretty good. A good amount of others. Also keep getting more and more replies on my topic in Hero Siege forums about people just saying like, yeah, I just got this game and holy fuck, the difficulty is just shit, it's too easy, no fun. So So I'm very happy that more and more people are having that issue, because fuck man, they should fix that shit. Because then I would be playing a lot of Hero Siege on stream, I think. And I would end up buying more DLC characters. I don't know if they don't want my money, then that's their choice.
Congratulations! You have won the silver!
Silver. Metal Gear. $55, really? Fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck that. I don't care. Wait, no. Playing these racing games, it definitely makes me realize more how fun it is to just upgrade your cars, kind of visually. Oh, the game stopped showing the game. Hold on, it's about to crash. Oop. Go. So like, you know, games, racing games where you cannot customize your car, you know. Like the car customization in this, you can select a color. That is basically it. All you can do is select a color for your car. That's as personal as you can make it. Is that exciting? Not really. But you know, it doesn't make the game not fun. It's still fun to drive cars around, in my opinion. I guess, you know, in the end it'll get a little bit stale, especially because it's a pretty easy game. But you know, it's not super long or anything. I'm happy to play through this for the sake of a lot of games I play and finish for the sake of being able to say I beat that game. A lot of games for me are like a big checklist of you know, beating the game and having it so that I know that I beat it and I can reference it in the future. Because they're franchises I care about. If a game is absolute shit, I will of course not finish it. But, you know, that's alright. And then a little bit like, yeah, let's just drive around a bit. Run fast cars. Not too much of a challenge, a bit of a casual playthrough, but it's definitely not gonna be something that I'll play again later on. I think the most fun Hot Pursuit will probably be the reboot that I will play in the end as well. It'll probably have more satisfying driving and stuff like that. But I'm very excited about just a lot of things happening now. So I'm like actually happy when I've got proper plans made like this. So like World of Tanks is going pretty good. I've spent today getting marks of excellence on a tank. Managed to get 3 marks on another tank that I was very close to for a long time, but I gave up on trying a long time ago. Then tomorrow starts Frontline, which will keep me busy for a few days, and I'm probably not the entire week, but probably like 3 days, 4 days perhaps. Then I'll start Metal Gear Solid 4 the end of this week, which I'm excited about. And after next week, World of Tanks will have a PvE event, which I'm excited about. As long as I will get some good rewards for it, that'll be worth it. But I know the last PvE event was good, so I'm gonna assume it'll be better. Oh yeah, I was also planning to start Doom Eternal Ultra Nightmare soon. That's gonna be a tough one. I hope I'll be able to finish this game before starting Metal Gear Solid. I think it'll probably take me like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more streams for this. Just gonna have to look how many events there are, because I usually do like one horizontal line of events per stream. Yeah, that would be a nice thing for a while, like starting with World of Tanks, then doing a bit of Doom Eternal, and then doing Metal Gear Solid 4. I think that would be a nice order. And sprinkle some other random games in between, maybe some Torchlight. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was taking a shortcut, but no, this is the normal road. Well, I hope I can also get in that mood of like finishing a lot of games I started streaming and then never really finished. A lot I need to get back to. Cat Quest, Bad Rats 2, Mass Effect. It's a whole bunch.
Congratulations! You have won the gold medal!
The game is probably gonna crash now. Alright, didn't crash yet. It's cool, but we did these. So it's 7 and these are 8. That will be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, with these two I could finish it in 3, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I'll probably be done with this game. Which would be right in time for Metal Gear Solid 4. Portable Ops, I think I'm probably gonna finish it within one stream. That's my guess. Well, this was actually a very short session, honestly. Oops. But it's fine, it's 4 AM, you know, it's like I waste a lot of time doing World of Tanks, and this is not the most exciting game to stream. Like, I like doing short sessions of this, you know, like I'll do these events, and then we'll do these events tomorrow, these Tuesday, and the rest on Wednesday, and then we'll have this finished. Seems good.